Good morning,
Hey,
everyone.
what's up,
We're
everybody?
here. We got a four-player game for you this week, and we got three returning players. Myself, I'm no longer the Chancellor. Hunter stole that from me. We'll get into that in
Right,
a minute. I'm coming
spoilers.
back to my roots over here as the yellow. I guess we've decided they are the SpaceCats, despite definitely not being a cat.
Yeah,
100% not a cat. We're
yeah, they
also
are most certainly cats.
Hunter is on the throne as the Chancellor. Do you start with the Royal Blessing?
Yep,
Sure. Really?
yep.
Where does that's just because you won with Royal Blessing last week? Interesting. Okay.
I believe so. That was something that I read in the interim. So,
Yeah.
uh, correct me if I'm wrong,
Sure.
but I'm pretty
We'll get to
sure.
that. I'm sure chat will correct us here in a minute if that is wrong, but let's keep introducing. Also joined by the Kingmaker himself, EJ. EJ, say hello.
Previously on Oath.
We'll get to that, EJ. We're not there yet. And this week we're joined by another a player new to Oath, but you may have seen him on previous Twilight Imperium streams. Some of our live games we play with Chris R, or Driving Mrs. Dorgle. Hi, Chris. Say hi.
Hello, Zendaya is Michi.
Wait, what?
All right, EJ. Now say the thing.
Earlier today, we played. Earlier
No,
last week,
there
we
it is.
played Oath.
Yes.
We did it,
Hunter,
and
give us-
I.
No, go ahead.
oh,
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
EJ.
EJ. No, you go ahead, EJ.
Last week on Oath, we were playing the game. We were having a good time, and the next thing you knew, I made Hunter Chancellor. But Chancellor is because he wants to make me citizen, and that's how here we are.
And here we are.
Hunter, do you want to summarize that in possibly
Yeah.
a
So,
different
so
way?
I think having a tradition of like the winner writes history kind
Yes,
of deal.
yes. What does history
I
look
like
like
that.
from your perspective, from the perspective of the ruling class?
Of so the name of my dynasty is the Sofa King, the blessed Sofa King, the lazy boy, the blessed lazy boy, Sofa King. It's a lazy series of kings that rule for a generation, and they are so lazy that if you notice, most of our world has been forgotten. And this is just mostly due to the laziness of the new regime. The regime is so lazy that they kind of lose control of basically everything except for, as you can see, the barren coast. Because they prioritize that somehow, but forget all of the other lands, and life just moves on and moves forward. And the only thing that this regime is built on is, besides the royal blessing, is an allegiance to EJ. Which people are you playing as? The Cloud people?
Bad boys.
Yeah, it is just an arbitrary allegiance to the Cloud Boys, which, if I could have started the Cloud Boys as citizens, I would have, but it is not allowed within the game.
Right.
But
We'll
for my
get to
first
that.
action,
Yeah.
but within fiction, they were always citizens.
Right.
Okay?
They've been citizens for the eon, the generation that has been passing on until this point.
Yes. And I would imagine the other players are playing as the more forgotten families who still live in this world but are no longer a part of this kingdom because it has basically gone to waste, basically.
Right.
Which
And
is good.
I like to think
That's
further
good.
in the fiction here. Last week, our red player was actually very close to snatching a win themselves, and I like to think that they were so upset with the ruling class being
Oh, they're
what it was,
lost.
they completely abandoned civilization and are gone, and what we may not hear from them for another generation or more.
Yeah. That bloodline is absent. And so last time I was playing as the blue peace turtle. So we leave whoever is playing as the Chancellor, we leave their spot
Empty.
open.
Yeah.
Which
I
wonder
will
if that's
say,
gonna catch
based on the
as a thing.
TTS thing, we're kind of locked into this turn order thing, which I think in the future, like after this run of games, we need to not set the turn order, because like that means like myself and Chris are like always really early in the turn order, and that that kind of sucks. So I think if we were playing at home in real life, we would kind of shuffle up the order of the exiles. The Chancellor is always first, but the rest of us we would kind of shuffle up. But we're just sticking with it the way it is for now. So I think that's as good a place as any to start. We have all dealt out our denizen cards, and we are ready to start choosing sites. So Chris, you are first. Where are your people from?
You mean his people?
Oh my gosh.
Well, me and my merry men, we are from the Charming Valley.
Wow, very interesting.
From the Charming Valley, fun.
Oh, don't I pick my card actually technically before he places?
I guess you. Well, no. We all place before anyone picks cards, and then we all pick cards.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's my turn. I think I want to start next to my buddy Hunter. EJ?
We're not buddies.
Oh, interesting.
And keeping with,
it's gonna be weird because your pawn. Well, your pawn will remain your pawn, I guess, but all you care about is you're gonna immediately be purple warbands. So that's weird.
And I think since the part of our deal was that the shrouded woods were where the cloud people could descend their fog upon and be peacefully alone. And no one would ever bother them there.
And so mad about it.
No.
Just so angry.
No one would ever bother them.
I like the way you're rotating that as if they're like on watch. Like it's like, who's over there? No? You? Nobody's coming in here. Get it out of here.
This is a shrouded woods.
All right, we've all placed. So Hunter, now you keep one card. You put it face down in your cohort. You might want to give yourself a little bit extra room there. We got to work on like changing up the position of these cards or something just because they crash into each other so easily, but doesn't matter. Everyone has to place a card face down. Oh yeah, let's talk about what the sites do. Chat's asking. So Barren Coast, we kind of know how coasts work. If you move to another coast, you only spend 1 effort. But our Shrouded Woods is another travel modifier, and it is if the site has a ruler, they can spend 2 effort, and the ruler chooses your destination. So you can be trying to leave the Shrouded Woods, and the player who controls it can be like, you don't get to decide where you end up. And then finally, the Charming Valley has an action modifier of, or another travel modifier of, if you're traveling from this site, you must expend 1 extra effort. So moving around is going to start off pretty difficult in this game, turns out. And you'll notice too that this game has started with Hunter overtook a wide-ranging dynasty last time, but had nothing to himself. So we're starting with an incredibly empty map.
Overtook is not the verb I would use. For my conquest.
What was the verb for your conquest?
Lounge. A new kingdom.
Descended upon and napped.
Chris, you now decide one of your cards to put into your cohort face down and discard the other 2. Hunter did discard his to the right area. But Chris, when you discard, you will discard to the cradle. So pick 1 card to keep, drop it here face down. Make sure you flip it in your hand before you pull it out of your hand. And then the other 2 flip in your hand and then drag them to the discard.
Okay, bear with me
You're
while
good.
I navigate TTS.
Yeah. And the other thing that's already on the table, this was here last time, is in the Barren Coast, we have a map library, which means that during the influence phase, they get to treat that card as if it is, treat all cards in this region as if they are at this site. So if the cradle gets, or if the upper site at the cradle gets a bunch of varied stuff, Barren Coast is a really good place to hang out because you can use all of the different suits of the cards above it. What you got, Chris?
Okay, so one quick functional question. I can draw from this discard pile, yes?
When you do the
would
play
be
action.
In the site that's in the...
Yeah, you would be drawing from this discard pile later on.
Am I discarding to the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck?
To the top.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
And you'll discard up here to the cradle. Yeah, there you go.
Matt, where did you read that we do it this way instead of the normal way?
I'm reading it at the bottom of the 1.1 rule book, set up for later games. And then at the bottom it says 12, draw 3 denizen cards from the bottom of the deck. 13, each player draws 3 denizen cards from the bottom of the deck. Then starting with the Chancellor, each player does the following. Places upon... Maybe I'm reading the bulleted list in a bad order. Maybe you're right. It was place upon, do the denizen, discard the other 2, and then each person does that.
Yeah, because it's just like... This
you're
is
right.
so similar to the original setup, just slightly different.
No, you're right. It's the bulleted list is each of those things in order. I don't think it really impacts much of what we've been doing. But you're right. Yeah, we are doing it slightly out of order. I am going to... Let's see. This game is an oath of protection, which means we all care very much about the royal blessing. So being able to get lots of favor or fight to keep the royal blessing a very low number is going to be very important. Let's go ahead and keep
the cloud people are born with a crusty spoon in their mouth, just like the lazy boy.
The lazy boy feeds the cloud people with the crusty spoon.
All right,
crusty spoon.
EJ, you're up.
All right, I just choose a card, place it face down.
Yeah, 1 face down in your cohort, and then 2 flip them and drop them. You're going to put in the Hinterlands discard. Or the Hinterlands deck, the province discard. Okay, we've all done the thing. Hunter, it is the start of your turn. Influence phase first, and then we'll get to minor actions.
Oh, okay.
So you have a sight card where you are. You get 1 favor.
One favor from the triangular wizards.
From the arcane. And then, do you have any minor actions you would like to take, Hunter?
I guess I could flip my card, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Ooh,
I've
a
got
battle
a traveling
plan.
doctor.
If you are a defender, as a defender, you lose no warbands. Wow.
Ooh.
If you pay 2 favor. But you
but I got
started
paid 2
rich.
favor. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to confirm that I start with the royal blessing.
Yeah, I feel that seems weird. Well, because the thing I read in the setting up the next game says place the royal blessing and darkest secret privilege near the map. Mark each privilege with a thing. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. If the current oath is the oath of devotion or the oath of protection, then the chancellor should take the associated privilege. 100% you start with royal blessing.
Cool. So I just get an automatic point. Well, first thing I will do, because I'm a man of my word.
Yes, good.
I'd like to offer citizenship to the Cloud Boys, as it always was, with I will take 2 prestige, and the Cloud Boys will take
free.
3.
Interesting.
Oh, this was the deal, I believe.
Yeah, this.
I didn't know
the
that.
deal
I thought it was
before,
just
Matt.
free. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry, didn't know.
It was in his favor prestige.
Right, I see. Okay, so 3 prestige and a citizenship for each.
What do you say, old boy?
Formally, we accept, but it has been this way for eons.
Yes, good.
It has always been.
It has always been, and always will be.
Yes.
All right, Hunter, you have 2 actions.
Does I take my boys off? Do I take my warbands off?
Yeah, you definitely take yours off, and you replace them with 2 purple warbands. But make sure not to keep a stock, like a supply of warbands over by your area, because it's just confusing when they're split up. That's what happened last week.
And I shall warband up. I will muster.
Ooh, okay. So spending 1 effort to muster, and then placing 3 favors on the card for 6 warbands. He's ready to party.
God, the warbands are kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah, that on the sheet, it's still kind of a thing. I mean, there's supposed to be some snapping, but it still gets a little messy.
And I'll put these 2.
1, 2, 3, 4
on the barren coast instead.
Oh, right, because you can muster to the site that. Is it to a site you control, or it's to the site where your guy is? You can muster if you control
I think it's to the site where your pawn is. Yeah, I mean,
if you rule. Right.
It would make sense for you to muster to somebody else's garrison.
Well, I was thinking, can you muster to other garrisons of yours? But I don't. I'll double check it and make sure. But we're not doing that right now, anyways.
So I'm going to campaign against Matt.
Yes, the important tradition of blowing up all of the pieces that are not in play. So you're
Yes.
campaigning against. You want to kick me out of the Barren Coast?
I'm gonna kick you out of the Barren
Why?
Coast. Exactly.
Why?
So that you can so that you'll have to waste another action in order to get back to me and take the royal blessing.
I'm not
for
gonna.
yourself.
I don't have enough money to take the royal blessing though. I won't be gaining any. I won't be gaining anything in the influence phase.
You are not to be trusted.
No!
You are you're the chancellor before me.
You're so mean.
What's your you did not name your dynasty or anything. So
Yes, usurper of the lazy throne.
usurper are not to be trusted. So the only privilege I'm going for is, or spoil I'm going for is the one.
It's just
moving
the
your
me.
pawn.
Just me. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Yep. Okay.
Um,
One spoil. So it is
what
a
this?
3v1,
3v1.
which you're already succeeding.
Cool. And, I'll go ahead
And your
roll.
battle plan isn't relevant. Doesn't matter. And mine,
Yeah.
I have no cards up, and I'm not at a site with a battle plan. So there is no
Watcha!
battle plans. We roll. It is
Nothing
a
happens.
0. Wow, you don't have to do anything. You just get it. All right, where do I
And
go?
I can move you.
Kick me out.
Let's see. If I move
Can you kick me
to-
out to a site that is not been discovered, or does it have to be? I think you can send me anywhere. I'm double checking right
interesting.
now, but I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it says just that you can move them to a site. It doesn't say face up site. Let's see.
Interesting.
The defender will immediately travel without cost to any site of your choosing. It doesn't say anything about paying, or I mean, it doesn't say anything about.
But I want to send you to the Charming Valley.
So banished to the hinterland.
Banished.
Charming.
And
Lame.
then I'll score a victory point. And that's it.
Why are there? Never mind. I have the answer in my brain. Okay. So yes, Hunter at the end of his turn goes up 1 point, and it is now Chris Rogers' turn. Yeah, we drop all of the favor from the map library to the arcane area. Chris, you are up. First things first is influence. So you are in a territory without any cards, which means you gain no influence. So that was easy. We fixed that problem. And now it's your turn. To flip your card that is in your cohort is a minor action. You don't have to do it if you're like wanting to time it out for something later. But if it's a way that you want to gain income later, I would not forget to flip it this turn. But you don't. You are
I
not
think
required.
we're going to go ahead and flip it. I just want to clarify. Hunter only did not play his card to a site because he didn't want to, not because he couldn't, right?
Say that again.
So this traveling doctor,
He wasn't the defender, so no way could he have used that card in that previous battle. Because
no.
Or
Why it's officially a cohort now, but when he flipped it, could he have played it to a
oh
site,
yes, he could have
or-
played it to his site.
Okay,
Yeah,
he just wanted
but
it to be
except
just-
for he couldn't because the Barren Coast can only support one card,
there
which
we
is
go. Thank you.
dictated by that. So he had to keep it in his cohort due to the supply of the Barren Coast.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was just going to keep it in my cohort regardless.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted it for.
So you have a site card. Yes, that's exactly what you have to do. So you have a garrison site card. When played, you may place one warband at each site you rule, but you don't rule anything. This would be a reason, Chris, just to say it out loud. You could keep this, and then if you rule, what you want to do actually first is target this, gain control of it, and then play this. Does that make sense? You don't.
It
You
does
will not
make
get a
sense.
thing right now because
I
you
think
don't
I
rule
forgot
here.
which card I had.
Yeah, that's fine. I would hold off on it. I don't know if you want to do that this turn, but if you want to campaign against the Charming Valley, you could rule it, and then you're going to get a free warband for it when you reveal this card, because that only happens once when you play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a play action for one.
Okay,
Drawing
so
from the world deck.
yeah, and you can only draw one because the top card randomly ended up being a vision, which is hilarious. So that's the end of your play action. Now that card you can place face down on the other side, or no, you put it in your cohort first, and then when you reveal it as a vision later, it goes on the other side. But for now,
Oh, so a vision has been seen?
a vision has now been
Vision
seen,
has
so we
been
increase. Yeah, thank you. We increase the penalty. And
It's-
you can either discard that completely, Chris, or just put it in your cohort and deal with it later.
I discard it.
Okay, so then it goes up here to the cradle. You are handing, well, you're handing Hunter a vision, which actually doesn't matter because Hunter can't have visions. So, not bad. Okay, so that was one action. You have 2 more actions.
I can play again, which I will do.
Interesting.
And now I pay 2 in order to draw 2, correct?
You can pay 2 effort to draw 4 cards if you would like. If you just do 1, you get 2 cards.
Because of the
Nope,
penalty
the
from
discard.
the
If you're
vision.
drawing from the discard pile, that doesn't count. If you were drawing
Okay,
from the
it's
vision
not out
deck
yet.
or from the world deck, yes. But if you draw from a discard pile, you do not pay that penalty. The penalty is only for up
Gotcha.
here. So yeah, you can pay 1 and
1
get 2 from this deck.
And the cost in the bottom left is to play it to a site or to use its effect.
To use its effect. Playing it to a site is always free. Unless, I don't know, maybe a site card could be like, hey, if you want to play cards here, you have to pay a cost or something.
Oh, and remember, we all have a battle plan that we can use called Entrench,
Oh, yeah.
where you discard any face-up cards from your cohort, and each one lowers the military advantage
That's
by
right.
that number.
Totally forgot about that. Good call.
Yeah.
All right. So we see the Wizard School come out. Influence phase rules modifier. If you pay a magic after taking income, gain a magic. I don't under... Oh, and then at the end of your turn, you'll get that magic back anyways. So, yeah, that's the thing too, Chris. When you... If you were to spend magic, like if you want to use that ability, you place a thing on it, right? You activate it by doing that. Because it has that cost. But magic at the end of your turn always comes back to your sheet. So with this card, you gain an additional magic and then you get 1 more. So this is a good little magic economy thing.
And lastly, I'll campaign against.
Ooh, good call. The
Charming
chat is
Valley.
telling me I lost a campaign when you targeted my
Yeah,
guy.
I was
lose
just
1
looking that up.
warband.
Yeah,
I did lose
I
half
guess
my
you
warbands
always do
rounded
that.
up.
You always do that, even if they target something else.
Yep.
Interesting.
Job chat. Way to keep the exiles in check.
So yeah, 1 effort to campaign against the Charming Valley.
Okay. There are so you've declared the thing. You're only doing 1 spoil, sounds like.
Correct.
Battle plan. Your forces are going to be 2 to 0, which just makes it a 3 to 1, so you're good to go. So yeah. Keep in mind, if you could discard this card to increase it
face up.
1
Has to be
more.
face
Oh,
up.
it has to be face up. Thank you, Hunter. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, just go ahead and roll that die. Tap R on it. You were hoping for... Ooh, that's not what you wanted.
Yikes.
Because the -2 brings you to here, which means you only have 2 warbands in your cohort, and you have to kill both of them to get it up to an even win. But if you do that, you have no warbands left to place on the territory. So you cannot garrison it. So you fail.
I think my turn is over.
And then you paid nothing to that site, so there's no income to come back to or anything like that. And so that is the end of your turn. Influence phase for me. I am at a site with a card, so I will gain 1 favor from that card because I do not have a matching. But I will then... I'll flip this face up. I have the acting troop. I may treat this card as a hearth or as a order suit. Okay, 3 actions. Hunter already made me hurt very badly. Should I just start taking control of the hinterlands? I don't know. I want to get points. What does the Royal Blessing action do? We haven't like really used the abilities of either of these privileges yet.
So I can get rid of a card at a site.
Playing cards at a... Oh, okay, you can cycle them out. I see. So you're not locked
But it costs
in.
a favor.
Right. Okay.
Or does it cost a favor, actually? That might be referring to...
No, I don't think it costs a favor.
That it yeah, I don't think it does, actually.
Okay, so so much effort just to get out of here. You've made this so costly for me.
Well,
There's
I
only
wanted
1
you to
card
go
in my
away.
territory. I could move up here and try to draw from the provinces, and maybe I'll get lucky on uncovering a new site. Or I could go all the way up here just for one more effort. So that would put me at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 more effort for 4 cards. And then I could just rest. Maybe I'll just do that. Just to kind of cycle things and get in a better position. I'm sure you'll just jump over there and fight me again, but we'll see.
Yeah, I can just kick you out again.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of war bands.
It'll cost you 5 effort to move up there.
Oh, you're right. I have the travel modifier. God, you had to do it to the chart. You're so mean, Hunter. You're so cruel. Such a cruel man.
I disagree.
Yeah. Yes, we do not see the same as you.
I see that the shrouded woods.
2 to go to the provinces. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just go to the provinces and hope EJ doesn't come mess with me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 effort to go here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Standing Stones. This is what we had last game. And fairly powerful with a second up arcane.
Except for
not
popularity
the
means nothing in this one.
Well, not nothing. I mean, it can increase your income. Popularity can help you. Well, I guess specifically.
The lazy boy has spoken. It means nothing.
It means nothing, I say.
All right, I will do 2 effort to play. So I will draw 4 cards from this deck.
Okay.
I'm deciding which one I'm going to keep.
I rather loathe making decisions.
Keep, he says.
I would say if I were you guys, I would be playing more teamy.
More teamy.
Yeah, I was a little worried about like just giving him that influence, but
yeah, I mean my thing is like I just need to build up.
fine.
I need to build up and have anything to be able to deal with you. I was trying to get cards that might help. I'm trying to like fish out battle plans. But maybe that's worth having. I don't know. It's one of these two. I've got 2 cards. I know I'm not doing this one. I'll discard that. I know I'm not doing this one. I'll discard that. Oh, I make this mistake every time of playing stuff to my cohort when I'm going to be ending my turn here. And so I need to make sure I get at least some money next round. So actually, that could be a reason to keep this other card that I had. Yeah, that seems better, actually. I'm going to play this card and discard these 3.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. You're
And
going
then I could just muster. I only have 2 favor, but that could be enough to help. Maybe I'll rest the next turn. That seems better. I need to survive a round. So I will exhaust 1 more effort. Oh, wait. Oh, and then it'll push it. That's right. So I can spend my 2 here to gain 4, and that pushes my exhaustion down 1. And that is the end of my turn. And these 2 go to Arcane. Let's lock that. And EJ, you're up.
You should take a favor for playing an arcane card to the site. They're saying, Matt.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Chris should do the same. He played an arcane. We should each have received a thing, which I want to spend that. I would have gained it when I played it. That's the one rule I always forget. But I want to spend it and gain an additional 2 more. I want to spend all 3 for a bunch of warbands. So I push this down even more. Anyways, that's now the end of my turn. That's where we're at.
Okay. I can't gain influence since there are no suits at this site. So I go to my actions. I'm gonna draw 4 cards. I'm gonna do play. I'm gonna draw 4 cards.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
There's only one in
looks
that
like
deck,
there's-
so you
yeah,
might
there's
not want
only
to play
one.
yet. You might want to go somewhere else. You could go to the
Or draw
hinterlands
from the world deck.
or the world
I
deck.
could just draw from the world.
You got to pay 1 extra for the penalty.
He's already there.
Yeah, because the very first card in the deck was a vision.
Shit. Oh, that's right.
So it's 1 effort and then 2 effort to draw 4 cards and do them one at a time. 1, 2, 3. No vision, so the 4th one will be okay. Let's see if the next one. Okay, so we're still visionless, but we're probably getting close.
Visionless.
And then you'll discard down to the hinterlands.
Noise.
I get an influence for that, or yeah, I get a favor for that, right?
Yeah, you get one from
If I play
the,
to a site, take 1
from
favor.
the square people. The people of the square.
You took 2 by accident, but that's okay. I got you.
Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, it was a stack of 2. If you hold click, it picks up the whole
Oh.
stack. So when you want to take one thing, you got to kind of click and drag pretty fast.
It
Anyways,
feels weird. Yeah, it feels really touchy for some reason.
Yeah.
Yes, I did take 2 on accident. I then.
it's a good one. It's a good battle plan.
Can I garrison this site? Can I just
You
campaign?
have to campaign against it. Yeah.
Campaign against that site? So I spend an effort.
Okay.
This 1.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't have to spend anything.
You just spend
My bad.
effort.
You spent and you did move the effort.
My bad.
So now
All right, so
you're claiming just the 1 spoil. Sounds like. And then it's a 3-1. No battle plans that matter. You're not defending the site, so you don't get to use that yet. Go ahead and you don't want to. You don't have a card here that needs to be revealed, right? All right, no, all right. -1. So if you kill a warband, you can garrison. Okay. You do so. Place 1 dude on the shrouded woods,
And you get a prestige.
and you get 1 prestige for placing a new garrison.
I can reveal this card if I want at any time, right?
Minor action.
I don't want to.
So that was 2 actions. You got 1 more.
Always.
I think we should pretend that these people are still here and they're all citizens, part of the empire.
I like it.
The red people
fun- it's
definitely
fun.
not
The
though.
red people
visually.
definitely not. They buggered off. Your 3rd action is a muster. Is that right? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, mustard.
Make sure you spend. Oh, you did. Yep, I see. Okay, so your favor went onto the keep. Just 1 for 2 guys. And end of your turn, we drop that back into order, and we move the turn marker up 1. Round 2, Hunter, you're up.
Okay. So I will do the play action.
Okay.
And I'll draw no, I will just draw from
4 cards from the discard.
Yeah, I'll draw 4 cards from the discard.
And you don't have to draw them one at a time. Yeah. So one of them's
Yeah.
a vision. You could technically keep that vision in your hand and block it from other people, but
Yeah, but I can't win based off of vision.
correct.
that's
And you can't. No one can win off of visions right now for a while. Anyways, we gotta uncover 2 more.
Oh, and I was supposed to get a favor. Sorry. Okay, so
Yeah, JGRK, we are getting better and moving much faster. This game, Cole says should be 45 minutes to 90 minutes once you get decent at it. I could see us taking 2 hours max, but we're trying to be better about not taking forever. Last week was very, very slow. We also had 2 players that had not read the rule book at all and learned as they sat down, whereas this time Chris kind of is semi-familiar with the concepts of the game before jumping into it. So we're better prepared. We should keep going at a decent pace.
I'm going to use my Royal Blessing to get rid of...
Ooh, cool. So you're playing a card to there. So that discards down to here. So yeah, that's cool. You don't want people in this area to be able to control there.
Yeah.
And now shift effort. Oh, yeah. I had that one last time.
Yeah, it's good.
2 favor to relieve yourself of 2 effort. I mostly found it useful as a good way to buff up money where I needed it,
Right.
2 favor, and then now my popularity doesn't matter this time. Hello, all 42 of you. Thank you for fulfilling the answer.
I'm in a weird situation because I think EJ is gonna have a great game.
Yeah, I think
I can't really do anything.
Can you campaign? No.
I don't have the actions to do it.
Yep.
So
You only have 1 more action.
yeah, so I think I'm actually just gonna. You know what? I might as well. Nope. I shouldn't have. So
A
it's fine.
citizen can't win with a vision either, right? Once you become a citizen, I'll double check that. That I'm just making that up as a thing that seems like it would be a thing to me.
I'm just gonna rest, and that's my turn. But
Okay.
man, it is not super fun.
No,
Only getting
2
actions
actions really sucks. I have seen something where they're maybe debating giving them a 3rd action. Like I think a lot of people agree that Chancellor actually feels really underpowered. I don't know. We'll see if that happens. I'm not saying that's a guarantee. I don't even think I've seen Cole say that. I've seen other people say like I think it's worth the Chancellor having 3 actions.
And then I score a victory point.
Yep, you do still have the Royal Blessing. No one's touched it yet.
I mean, EJ obviously doesn't have a reason to take it.
Well, he might want to take it just to use the ability himself. I don't know. But yeah.
No, I'm good.
Generally speaking, no, definitely not.
No, EJ is like poised to win this
Yeah,
game.
EJ's doing just
Like,
fine.
I'm not gonna be
Well, Hunter, keep in mind
I'm
if you
keep
Hunter
scoring points for EJ.
Hunter, EJ, you need to strike while the iron is hot, and
Exile him.
exile him. You can force him out if you spend.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right.
But that would be the turtles in the clouds.
Hunter, did you take a
always
favor?
had-
Did you take a favor from Hearth?
I took a favor from the triangular wizards, which is what was there when I did it.
Triangular wizard.
No, you played this card,
Oh,
so you
yes,
take
yes,
from the
yes.
Hearth. Did you take one from the Triangular Wizards?
Whenever I started my round and
Started,
then
yeah.
Oh yeah, as your influence.
Which is
No,
right.
I'm talking about your play
When I
action.
played this,
yeah,
yeah,
you should have
yeah.
gotten the Hearth.
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Neb.
Ooh, and wait, yeah, no, that doesn't change anything for me.
All right, Chris,
I'm
what
good.
you got? Did you gain your money
so
yet?
I have not influenced, so I
So you-
take 1.
You get one from the arcane deck, or from the arcane pile, because you don't have an arcane card in your cohort, and now 3 actions.
Well, I think I am gonna fish for some cards, so I'm gonna do.
Do you have to be in the same territory
effort to the
as Hunter's
world.
Pawn to steal the Royal Blessing? I think you do, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got to get up there with lots of favor to go steal it. And someone asked earlier, can Hunter increase the value of the Royal Blessing? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure. Oh, you can? You can just spend the 2 to turn it to 2?
Yeah.
But you can only do it 1 at a time, right? You can't spend 4 and just turn it to 4, or can you?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'll look it up while we're messing around.
I would say at this point, like I am down to be EJ's buddy. I am not necessarily down to like losing the royal blessing is no skin off my back.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Let's see. Yeah, you've made it a situation where now you do want EJ to need to take the royal blessing.
I might.
To buy the royal blessing, you must spend favor, placing it one at a time across the suit supplies following the arrow. After buying a privilege, change the privilege die to the amount that you bid. That's all it really says. Spending more than the value of its privilege die on some cards, this is called a bid. You can buy a privilege from any player, including yourself. So you can yourself increase it, but it doesn't say if you have to only do one at a time. My guess is no, you can do any amount.
Maybe.
I mean, all it says is you just have to bid more than the amount. It doesn't say bid one more than the amount.
Could you help me through one muster real quick?
Yep,
I
for
want
sure.
to exhaust.
Yep. You have
I'm gonna take
$3.
one. I only want $1 worth, and I place it on
Place
this
it on
card.
that. Yeah, you have to have a valid card to play that on. So you've done that, and now you can drop 2 units in your cohort. 2 for the price of 1 favor. So this goes here, and this goes here, just like that. So now you've done that. Your first action was play. Your second was muster. Are you going to campaign?
I wanted to, but I think how did Hunter place from his war band?
Because he already controlled that
ruled?
territory. Yeah, he ruled there, and so when he mustered, and that might be a chancellor specific thing. I'll double check. I there's so many things I forget, like if it's a chancellor only thing or not. But I'll look up in the muster rules.
And I could not elect to only take 1 troop. Is that correct?
What do you mean? You don't.
Muster says gain 2 war bands to my.
Oh yeah, you definitely take 2. The only time you take less is if you don't even have enough pieces of wood to do so.
I guess I will.
Anyone can place war bands onto the site if you rule it in your garrison. Okay, so resting.
And that's the end of my turn.
So 1 goes to Arcane. I am in a territory with Arcane, and I have an Arcane card, so I will take 2 from Arcane. 1, 2. 2 favor. I definitely have to rest as my first action. No other way about it. And then I will... How much money does EJ have? Only $1? And he's getting only $1 next turn. I could move. It's a free action. It's a minor action to take the royal blessing, right? So I can do that. And then maybe move again. And then I don't want to play. There won't be enough cards up there. Oh wait, I'll only have 2 actions left because I rested. My first action was to rest. Well, I will move. I'll exhaust 2 effort to jump up here where Hunter is. I'm pretty sure that that's right in terms... I don't remember if I looked it up or not, of stealing the thing. Did we confirm I have to be where you are? That makes all the sense in the world for that to be the case.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant to campaign against the
No, I'm talking about
itself.
to just steal it, to just buy it
just buy
off
it?
of you. I definitely don't want to campaign against it. I don't want it to be that low. It's minor action. You may buy a privilege card. It doesn't say I have to be It doesn't say I have to be there.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Okay, so I don't necessarily have to move up there.
No.
Okay, that's helpful. So I'll bring that back down to 0. Maybe I just want to play another
I'm
card.
trying to
Here.
find it right now, though, but...
I can't. If I spend the money on it, I won't be able to muster. Is there any other way to gain money here? Oh, I could have taken a magic instead too. No, I need the $2. All right, let's go ahead and I'm just going to go with it and see where we end up. So I will buy it off of Hunter. I will spend the 2. They get broken up starting from the left. We increase the value to 2. I now have the Royal Blessing. Thank you for the card. I will do, that was my no, that wasn't an action, so I'm still 1 action down. I could campaign now here. Ooh, and I could campaign against all the empty sites. I think I want to do that because I have a lot of war bands. Let's do that. So let's play first and then I'll campaign because I might get like a battle
turn
or something. So I will do 2 effort for 4 cards from the thing here. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Now, EJ, if you can take the Royal Blessing on your turn, we will score points on my turn.
Ooh. I see.
And we will continue our slow climb. I'm changing accents now. It's kind of a German
This
Sofa
symbol-
King.
oh,
Blessed
this
lazy
card.
boy.
Ooh, das Boot.
I sleepy.
Yeah. All right. I want this one.
See, you're so very sleepy over there.
Understand.
You're
No, I'm
sleepy
just
boy.
a Sofa King. You know, I'm just selling sofas. I'm just a mom and pa sofa store.
On down to Sam's Furniture.
Come on, Hanks.
Fine
Fine
furniture.
furniture.
That's some fun Arkansas inside jokes for everybody.
Thanks, fine furniture.
Really great.
No,
Let's keep
listen,
it going.
I know that everybody loves Arkansas. Just
All right, I'm gonna
Oh my God,
campaign.
dude,
I'm
Hank's
campaigning
my person.
against
Oh, whatever. Who
the
cares, Matt?
Standing Stones and the Charming Valley. So two of those things. It is still 3v0 or whatever. It's good odds. Let's roll them. We gotta. Oh Jesus Christ! Come on! All right, I'll kill 4 dudes.
Can I get some F's in the chat?
That was
Ouch.
dumb. Really what I needed. Yep, that's super great. Very, very timely and good. All right.
That's hysterical.
Sucks. That sucks a ding dong. Is that seriously? I should have discarded. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Just kidding. Nothing's fine. All right, that's my turn. I didn't expend any. The only thing I did was buy that, so that's it. EJ, you're up. Citizen EJ.
Sick.
Citizen soldier. All right.
That was not as funny as I made it seem, but it was funny.
I liked it.
It was very good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little influence boy, or a favor
Okie
boy.
Professor, just to be clear, I know what you're saying. Maybe there's other people that don't, but yeah, the
I know what you're saying too.
to
yeah.
campaign against the Royal Blessing is not against the number on the Royal Blessing. It's against the number of people in the Royal Blessing's cohort.
All you gotta do is pay that amount of favor, right?
To
get
steal
from
it,
me.
you just pay that amount of favor. To knock it down, you
I have to be on the same
do
space.
campaigns against it and beat my cohort. Is the point? You fight against my cohort when you target my Royal Blessing with a campaign.
Question. Oh, so I
You
could
could-
campaign against it right now, right?
No, because you need to be in my territory first. So you
Yeah.
could move
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
come to us
campaign
more.
against it. Yes.
Um,
So seems like you're gonna get it. Wish I had
I'm gonna-
a little bit more money to boost it up.
I'm gonna
some
go
more.
get that. I'm gonna go get that boy. Hold on.
Who
though, because
hasn't
I am
seen
gonna-
the vision yet? Just EJ? The rest of us have
Do
seen
what?
that vision that's cycling through the discards?
What's the vision?
Chris saw it first, Hunter saw it, and then I saw it. So
Or what
yes,
is it?
only
Just tell
EJ
me.
doesn't know what the vision is.
It's
It's the vision of
It
my
is.
big scary butt.
so this is the vision. It is the dynasty vision where you win if you have the Royal Blessing. So that's why
Wow, Hunter's just gonna lie to EJ's face. That's interesting.
it's not a lie. That's what it is.
You must be planning to exile him.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm not planning to exile Egypt. No, that is the truth.
A harsh betrayal from Hunter. Very rough.
Okay, so EJ, I think you can see
Oh,
through
thank
what
you,
they're
chat.
doing.
I got a
don't know.
point at
Are
the end
you
of my
an idiot?
turn. Boink. Thank you, chat. Little things that I just don't
All right,
remember
I
to do.
gotta plan this out.
All right. You playing it?
Well, because I have to rest.
No,
If
know.
I rest,
Yeah. You only have 2 more actions.
should I take the royal blessing?
You don't. I mean, it's
well,
only
Matt
worth 1
hasn't
point right
played-
now.
Oh wait, no, the oath, you or the vision you discarded, which is kind of odd, actually.
Well, I can't win with it yet. We need 2 more visions before it matters.
I have other questions. So what I'm asking
cycling.
is, the royal blessing is a minor action to take, right?
Yeah. To pay to take it is a minor action.
All right, so I'm gonna rest then,
All right. All right.
and then
And then you're
spend
gonna
2
move.
effort to move,
Yep. And then you're gonna campaign.
and then I campaign against the royal blessing.
How many spoils? It's a spoil per number you want to knock it down.
It can only go down to 1, right? It can't
It
go
can
down
go to
to
0.
0.
It,
Nope,
it can go to 0, yeah.
And then you could.
It would make no sense not to try to put it to 0, right? Well, no, because
you need, if you want it to be a higher number.
Right, good point.
I mean, you might be spending the 2 anyways. Yes, you could do 2.
No, I'm only gonna. I want to try. I'm only gonna campaign.
Right, you
against
only
1
need to get
spoil.
it to 1, which means it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
because you should want to boost it as high as you can.
I'm gonna go ahead and do 1.
So you're
spoil
fighting
against,
against
to reduce
my
my
nothing, which super sucks that fight went as bad as it did. I should have kept at least 1, but it really wouldn't have mattered. It still would have
Here we
been
go.
1. -1. So you need to kill 1 warband. Man, that made the difference. If I had kept 1 here, you wouldn't have been able to do it. All right, you killed it.
All right,
you
so
knock it down.
-1, and then I spend a favor for it, right?
2 favor. You got to spend
2
more
favor.
than it.
So where does this go? Where does the favor go?
The favor goes over here, and you do 1 in each stack as you work your way across, like that.
I have the royal blessing.
Hooray! And that's all your actions.
And the royal blessing goes back up to 2, though,
And it
right?
does go back up to 2.
Yeah.
And EJ gains a point, or the
no.
purple gains
No.
a point.
We
Purple
score on
gains
my
point.
point, or on my
Oh,
screen.
you're right. Yeah. EJ doesn't score points. Thank you. Okay, that's the
but we
turn.
will.
Yeah, you will score a point.
We will.
All right, Hunter, you're up.
All right. Oh yeah, actually, it is kind of efficient that. The
and-
citizen goes right for me.
And there, we're up on to round 3.
Okay. So I'll do
Oh,
influence.
true. He didn't need extra warbands to still finish the job. He could have killed every warband and still reduced the number, because it's not like a garrison where you then need other ones to take the site. So that's true, chat. Thank you.
I will take
That makes me feel
a magic.
Because you are at a hearth, you have a hearth.
Mm-hmm. I will take, I think, the play action.
Okay.
Is what
Only 2 cards where you're at.
Yeah.
Can you play from anywhere though, or is that just a
I?
campaign thing? No, you still only play from your pawn. That's right.
Oh, I'm gonna take from the world deck.
Okay, so you're paying
So-
1, and then how many to draw?
I'll do 4.
Okay, 1 at a
From the world
time.
deck.
And that. Well, we haven't seen the video. Okay. Oh, there
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
Yeah, you
Well-
could have wasted 1 effort. All right, go ahead and
That
draw it.
sucks.
We move it up to 2. We only need 1 more vision, and then visions are valid. And that vision is down here.
And I can place my vision
You
face
place
down here.
in your cohort. It takes up a spot
Okay.
in your cohort if it's face down.
actually,
You can
here.
never place 1 here, I believe. I think that is correct. That you just can't put visions here at all. Maybe you can to block them, but I'm pretty sure you can't. I don't know if it's you can't place a vision or if you can't win via a vision. I'll look it up.
Okay. I will go ahead and discard that boy. That was a huge waste.
Yeah.
I will spend 2 magic at this site. In order to get prestige, so I'll take a prestige.
Oh yeah, cast 2 magic. There you go.
And then, wow, that was such a bad turn
Yeah.
that I might have to just rest now.
What was your? Wait, you played? Oh, that was a free action to do the prestige thing. So that's all you've
Yeah.
done so far. Okay, got it.
In fact, I think I do prestige at the end of my turn, so I'm kind of
Sure.
doing it out of turn. But I think that's kind of the reason I'm doing it that way is because I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna.
We do score a point.
You will score.
We
a
do
point.
score a point, don't we?
How am I gonna get it?
Yeah. Okay. I will just rest. God, that sucked.
Yeah.
And then I will take my magic back. And that's it. That's all that happens. Oh, and we score a point. We go to 3.
Man, I should have taken a magic. Maybe not. No, the favor is what moves the royal blessing. The magic seems mostly useless for me, right? All right, Chris, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna take 1 magic for my influence.
You get 2. You have a magic in your cohort, and you are at a magic site, so you gain 2. Oh, I'm sorry. You are taking 1 magic token. Yes, instead of 2 favor. I'm just like not using the terms at all.
Okay. I think I.
Oh, that's a
understand.
good. Actually, somebody's got a good question.
What's up? I didn't see it. So does casting magic for prestige require... Oh, when you cast it... Yeah, I think...
Place 2 magic on any card at your site without a favor or magic. To
Yeah,
score
no, if
1.
it was a discard, it would have that little minus button. Like it
Yeah,
is. It does come
you
back
definitely
to you.
don't discard it.
Yeah. So you get to do that every turn. As long as you have 2 magic, you get to keep doing that every round. So it's good for you.
And it does say on any card in your site.
Yep. The only thing being you can't, if you got to make sure that's the only action you're doing at that site.
Right, and you can only put one type of exactly. I just
Captain
have to have
Neb,
a site in
we are in
reserve.
round 3. So yes, we moved it up 1 round.
So, for my action, I'm going to campaign against this warband. Is that right? There.
Yep.
If I want
Yep.
to garrison here, I
You're
have to
campaigning
campaign
against-
against
yep.
you.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
and
campaigning
now
against
to
the
make
site.
you don't want to probably do this, but your option is to also campaign against everywhere else where I have units, but you'd be fighting against those units. So like technically you could campaign here as well, but then your odds suck pretty
No,
pretty
thank
bad.
you.
Yeah. So you are 4-1, which means 3-1. Hang
My
on.
spoils that I want to do if I want to just garrison there, do I have to spoil your guy away?
What's that?
You have 1 spoil. Yeah. This is
Okay.
the spoil.
That's
that
just, the
die.
spoil is this site.
Yep.
Oh. And then the times 2 does nothing, which is good for you right now. So you
What
don't
would
have
that
to
mean?
exhaust anything. So my guy does die, but I round it up to return him back home. And you place as many of those as you want into the Charming Valley.
Oop. Perfect.
Okay, 2 there. So that was 1 action.
As a minor action, I'm just going to go ahead and flip
There it
that.
is. All right, so now you
Play it
play that there. When played, you gain a warband at that site. I'll pull it for you. And now you have 2 more actions.
And did I gain an influence from order because of that?
What's that?
I played this
yeah,
card to
you
this side
did.
and gained this.
You do gain 1 from order for playing that card.
Okay. And then second action, I'm going to...
Did you have another card over here? Oh, that's what you just played. Never mind. I'm done.
Yeah. No, Matt.
No, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm a
I
big
am
stupid
gonna go
idiot.
1, 2, 3, 4 effort to draw 4 cards from the world deck.
Yeah. Okay. Two effort. Oh, from the world deck. Wait. Okay. Yes. That's correct. 2 and then 2 more for the 4 cards. So 1 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So no more vision. Still a while to go before that one. Maybe. And now pick a card to play.
I'm going to play this one in my cohort.
Okay. So that is
Man,
a
we are
alchemist.
so triangle boys.
I know we can't get rid of it. I really want it to get out of here, but we
me
haven't
too.
boosted up any other suits yet. That's like a hard thing to control.
Is there a hotkey to collapse?
I mean, that's why I'm all about harsh.
Hit G. Oh, and that works too. But if you have a group of them selected, you can hit G and it automatically groups them up. Alchemist, minor action, discard a magic to take 3.
That one
for any
rules.
suit supply. Yeah, especially today, right? Convert your magic into 3 favor for the royal blessing. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Man, I had a card earlier too that I wish I had now.
It does suck that
I'm gonna
it's an action where you have to get rid of magic, like
Right.
getting magic out of your supply, kind of.
But again, in this game, the magic isn't like critical. The favor is so important for that royal blessing. So
Yeah.
So that's 3 for 6.
don't forget the best segment of the show.
warbands.
What's EJ making for lunch?
That's
I
good.
Probably some burgers.
Oh, yummy.
During the stream or after? You're making burgers today after the stream? Wow.
Well, we've already established in fiction that he has a stovetop next to his computer.
I mean, I just knock
just
it
making some
dead, dog.
eggs. Your last action was to muster. Is that what's happening?
Correct.
Yeah, it looks
I
like.
paid
1,
3 on
2,
the
Is there
wizard,
anything you're not
3.
mustering, Chris? Jesus.
He is ready to start fighting over that royal blessing. That's for sure. We gotta slow purple down though.
And then I think that was all 3 of my actions. So, my turn is over.
Oh yeah, good point.
Alright.
So he can just spend his magic every turn to get a free magic, and then he gets that magic back with Wizard School.
Yeah,
it
you
took
just
me a
keep
long
gaining
time
magic.
to get there, but
But
yeah,
again,
but
this game
it's good.
isn't a darkest secret. It's a royal blessing. I don't know how much. If he gets into the citizenship, that magic's going to be
But-
wicked good.
But then he can convert that magic that he
Now that he has
generates
this, yeah, he's got a
automatically.
combo. That's for sure.
Yeah.
As long as he
He's,
always has one magic, he'll have the ability to fund that. So we got to get rid of this. I will say somewhere in these discards is a card that lets you steal a card from someone else's cohort. That seems really important.
hey,
But
Matt, don't get rid of that, please.
yeah.
Chris is like, I worked so hard to get here.
It's like that's all I've been doing all
Well,
game.
I mean, EJ, we might just bring Chris into the fold.
Ooh,
I don't think you want to
yes.
do that too, though, because he's also
There he
gaining
is.
magic every round, which means he can start to outpace you in terms of casting magic for prestige. Like, if you bring him in, he might score like 2 prestige
Matt,
per
you
round.
haven't even heard the offer that I've made him.
Oh, okay. It's my turn, and Hunter, on your turn, I wanted to become a part of the citizenship, and you don't have to expend any.
But you
prestige.
are the exiled one.
No!
You are the
I haven't
nasty,
done anything to
the
you.
nasty bad boy.
Welcome
You
to the
will
meta.
No,
You will never have a place in the Sofa King's
I've done
kingdom.
nothing
The
wrong.
ancient rivalry stands.
This is Sofa Town.
This is Sofa Town.
Well,
This is Hank's Fine.
And furniture.
all right. I'm gonna take.
What? No. I'm
favor.
willing to. I'm willing to.
I
hear
wanted
You out.
I wanted favor from you in exchange
Ah.
for citizenship, not prestige.
Interesting. No. You are not invited to the kingdom.
The kingdom.
Golly gee. I don't know, man. I can't get enough. I need more. I need a way to make more money. How do I get more money?
Some cards there, my
The
bud.
Hinterlands has all the cards. Or I move.
Well, if you move to the hinterlands, we're having a sale down there for
2.
sofas.
And then I could just draw 2 cards from there, or rest and draw more, and I just will have nothing in my freaking supply.
I'm gonna help the chat out when it comes to understanding Hank's Fine Furniture. So I'm gonna go to YouTube real quick and
Oh, dear.
Give him-
help them get
give him a
Uh,
link.
I'm gonna.
Can I be the get it at Sam's faction?
Please no.
Get it? Sam's.
I'm gonna move up here for 2.
Oh, it sounds even better than I thought.
Let's reveal this place. The Rocky Coast, next to the Barren Coast. Useless. A useless card.
Dude, the cradle in this kingdom.
Yes,
Like the center of this kingdom makes no
It's
sense
worthless.
at all.
No, it makes perfect sense for how you took over. You took over nothing, so there continues to be nothing. It's a useless
Yes.
territory.
We
All right.
have a coast.
I will rest, and I'm gonna do 2 effort for a play.
Wow, the coasts literally do nothing in this one.
Yeah.
Because it already costs 1
They're
to get
next
to
to
the
each other,
wow,
exactly.
that's literally not even saving an effort.
Oh, what is all this garbage? Come on. Nope. You haven't revealed anything. Golly.
I can't stop listening to the Hank's Fine
I
Furniture.
did too. I was Hank's fine furniture. He sounds like he's dying when he says it. Oh God.
I'm gonna place.
Yeah, okay. I like what Victor Trevelyan just said. The cradle is like this is like an apocalyptic world because the blessed lazy boy, the Sofa King of legend, is so inept that this is like a post-apocalyptic era.
Right. I'm gonna flip this card over now. I'm gonna play it. It's just a battle plan, but I'm gonna need it for next round maybe. And that was my 3rd action, but real quick too, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 3 favor and get that there. Royal
Matt, you know I
blessing.
don't have the blessing, right? Oh, okay. You're buying the okay.
I'm buying it.
Okay, I was confused.
Can you buy that from anywhere? I think
That's what I saw. Yeah, I haven't seen it say any that I have to be anywhere. If chat wants to correct me.
You said I had to be here earlier.
that was to lower it, right?
That's to lower
to-
to fight it and knock it down.
Oh,
You have to be there. To buy it, you don't have to be anywhere in particular.
Yep.
All right. That's the end of my turn. I didn't spend any money anywhere. EJ, you're up. Influence. You don't. You get $1. There you go. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna orient the
Pass the turn to me at all.
Oh, we have
It's
not been passing the turn at all.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't really matter. You can't.
Yeah,
There's no
but it
visual
is good.
indicator. Yeah.
I'm moving to here.
Matt, did you take your victory point?
Nope. Thank you.
The
Victory point. Moving up
ancient-
1.
City.
There we go. I did take my favor from the nomads though earlier. That's how I bought this
Well
thing.
then, I will then muster. Wait, hold on. Can I muster? I don't think I can muster here because there's not a
What?
card out there.
Nope,
I don't
you
think I
can't
can
muster
muster.
there. You would have
Yeah,
to
so-
pay something to the like you have a card face down. Could you play that to the site?
No, I can't play that to the
Yep.
site. Oh, I guess I could just take a risk. Try to campaign
risk.
against.
Oh, Matt's back.
Oh,
What's EJ doing?
Well, wait. I can't play. No, I rest and then play probably.
What was your first action? You moved. Looks like.
Move
Yeah.
to the ancient city.
Got it. Ooh, an order.
I actually rest and then I play. Spend
Okay.
2 to draw 4 from which one?
From that one.
That one. All right, so I don't have to draw 1 at a time this time, though, right?
Right. You can just draw 4. No vision. I think that vision is deep in here. Actually, it's like 3 deep in there, I think. I can't believe we still haven't found some way to increase favor. I wonder if that's like a hearth thing. You know? If
What do you
hearth
mean?
is all about increasing money.
I don't know. I haven't seen
So
any
far
hearth
it's
cards
using
that
like you
increase
use money a lot with hearth
money. Yeah, it
cards.
costs money. You
But
spend money.
arcane is it costs magic, but then there's also arcane cards that help you get more magic. So I just feel like
Yeah,
that's
there might be an
probably
income one.
income generation in hearth.
Sleight of hand.
Oh boy.
Sleight of hand to favor to take magic from the ruler of your side. Ooh, steal magic. That's very useful when you're a citizen. So those 3 all go down here into the hinterlands. There you go. Group. Oh, click and hold. Oh dear. Oh, EJ.
I got it. Let me learn.
Let me learn.
Let him learn. Let him learn.
Let the boy learn.
Let the boy learn.
All right. So that was 2 actions.
That was 3. You moved, and then you rested, and then you played.
Oh, apparently, what is the artist name? Kyle.
Kyle Farron.
Kyle
he
Farron?
did a really good stream earlier this week.
Apparently, he said that the red character is a wolf and not a fox.
Well,
But it looks like a fox.
I think it originally was a wolf. Anyways, let's move that round token. All right, now scoring 2 points per round that you have the royal blessing. Hunter, you're up.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I will take 2 influence
I wish I
from my or 2
delayed.
favor.
I
During
should
the
have delayed
influence
last
phase.
turn. Saved up for 2 rounds to get it. Oh well,
Yeah.
that would have been the round to do it. All right, what did you
Only
get?
one-
You didn't take more magic. You just gained the 2 favor. Got it.
Yeah. I'll spend 2 magic for prestige.
Yeah. In the lead. Hunter's
And then I
winning
will
again.
spend 3 favor
Wow.
for a prestige. I will travel from the coast to the other coast.
Okay. 1 effort.
And I will spend my conspiracy to take the royal blessing.
Oh, come on.
I will receive it.
What dog shit. Ah, you monster.
You are a fool, Matt.
Wow. Especially should
Fool?
have waited
A fool and a traitor.
around. Wow, that sucks really bad. All right, the magic goes back to you like an idiot.
Oh wait, I'm not done.
What actions have you?
I get 2 actions.
I thought you rested
done one.
first. Sorry.
No. I
right.
rested last turn.
All right, you're a dick though. I still
I'm
hate
not
you.
I'm not a dick.
You did the conspiracy. You're bad.
Okay. Well. Anyways.
Don't talk to my king that way.
Do not. You shan't.
You shan't talk to my king that way.
You shall not.
I hate this meta. Just the meta where EJ and Hunter both win as long as one of them wins in their minds. Nothing else matters. Nobody can do anything against them.
Tasty win.
I propose Chris and I start our own. Oh, my only goal this game, by the way, is to just make sure that next game is an oath of devotion. I want all 4 of our
What
games.
is the oath? Oh, right,
Darkest
right.
Secret. I want all 4 of our games to be. But if Hunter wins, we don't get to do that.
Why not?
I'm gonna spend the rest of my
Because that's the way
effort
it is.
to look.
If the Chancellor wins
into
using the
the
current
world
oath,
deck.
the oath stays the same.
So it cost me 2 effort just to look
think
into it, and then I'm gonna spend 2 more. So I will draw 4 cards. I'll probably see a vision, but
Yeah,
whatever.
it's gonna be the second one again. I can't wait. Oh,
Yep. Wow.
no!
And he's right.
Wow. Gross. All right, that's the 3rd one. Go ahead and draw it.
Okay. That was really dumb of me again, but whatever.
But if it had been the 3rd one, you would have regretted it the other way.
That's true.
Well, actually, but you don't need it. That's the only vision you wanted. You could have wanted is the conspiracy.
Yep.
Are we 100% sure the Chancellor can use conspiracy? It doesn't seem wrong,
No.
but I don't know.
Oh, I'm not 100%.
Yeah. Because you can't play other visions. I think it's just
Right, but the
or
conspiracy
maybe
is so strange. Like, why is it a vision?
right. I'm looking it up. You keep doing your thing, but
Okay. I will.
both exiles and citizens can play a vision card to their cohort face down, but only exiles can play a vision card face up to their play area.
Oh.
Hang on, though. Vision cards cannot be played to sites. If you play a vision face up, play it to the left of your play area board. Exile. Does it say anything special about Where's
So I couldn't even play it face down.
I don't. Maybe not.
We messed that up.
We've been super messing that up. If that's all true. Yikes. We're bad at knowing how to play this game. If you draw a vision, you stop. If you draw a vision from a discard pile, disregard the following instructions. Stop drawing cards immediately from now on. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it just kind of seems like you can't have visions. Or is the Chancellor technically a citizen? Like, via classification, is the Chancellor still a citizen?
This would be in the glossary.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to... Well, here, I'm just going to finish up.
Yeah,
my
you
turn.
finish your turn. I'm looking
I'm
at it all
basically
up.
done.
I'm looking at it all up.
So I'm going to discard that even regardless of
Not,
whatever happens, because I'm ready for this game to shake up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not in the...
And then...
I am not seeing any more clarification. Help us out, chat. You're our only hope.
And
Have we
I'm
been
going
playing
to
this
use
whole
my
game wrong.
use my royal blessing to get rid of your
Well,
card.
hang on before you...
Well, I'm doing that regardless.
But if you couldn't have taken
Oh,
the royal
right.
blessing
Yeah,
with the
that's true.
conspiracy, then...
That's true. That's true.
Man. Privileges. No, it's not that. It's just the visions, and it doesn't really give any more details. And...
So your reading now is that if I draw a vision, I basically discard it.
You have to
regardless,
discard it.
no matter what.
That's
all that I could
becoming
do.
my understanding.
We definitely didn't play it that way last
No.
time.
And no one corrected us last time either. And it doesn't have like a box anywhere that says like the Chancellor must discard vision. You know, it doesn't try to make it any clearer.
I mean, I think we found a gap.
Cannot have a mine shaft gap.
Does anybody want to message Cole?
Yeah.
I'm kind of I think for the purpose of that rule, I'm a citizen. Just because it doesn't say it just doesn't say the other way either.
All right, I've asked it. We'll come back around to it maybe. I mean, it sucks that it kind of impacts what you're doing right now. Yeah, Arrows Stormin says, I think the Chancellor is a citizen. I know in previous iterations that's more or less how it operated. The only other thing the rulebook says as of right now is in the citizen powers, citizens have several powers as detailed below. Many of these powers are also shared by the Chancellor, but that's not really helping us.
And actually, you know what? In looking at your... Well, yeah, I do kind of... No. It's smarter for me to just play this face up in my cohort anyways, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And then I will take my magic back.
Okay.
And then I would score a point here if
you actually have the royal blessing.
Yeah.
But that is, I would say, not especially clear to me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's kind of cut and dry if I'm considered a citizen.
Right. Yeah, agreed. If the Chancellor is also a citizen,
then everything I did is legal.
And you love to save money, you've got to get to the year-end clearance sale.
but you definitely cannot play that card on me. Only exiles can play visions.
All right, if you're certain. I would say this ruling is pretty huge, but I don't want
I
to
have definitely
to keep this face
seen
down.
Cole keep visions face down as a chancellor, so it
Yeah,
seems
but
like you can keep him face down.
I don't really want to keep this face down at this point.
Well, then yeah, just discard it. Whatever, make it a part of the stuff you discarded previously.
All right.
So no points. EJ also cannot use that conspiracy card.
Right, but it's right there.
Yep.
And
Could be
Chris can
blocked.
get it.
True. It sucks that we know that now. I mean, that's just, we borked it. Whatever. Here we are.
Okay.
Bork right there.
I'm gonna play some magic on Magic School, and doing so, I'll gain 1 magic for influence and 2 chips. Oh, that. Now, first action, I'm gonna rest. Second action, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cole says you can play them face down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the rest.
I'm just curious about conspiracy in
Yes.
particular.
Right. You can't flip one up, including the conspiracy. You can't make vision cards be face up as
Okay.
the chancellor or as a citizen.
We figure it out, and
So Chris, I would recommend you get that conspiracy card and take this game, buddy.
I don't think I can get it though, because I have to move to the provinces, right?
Mm-hmm.
oh,
And in order to move to the provinces, I have to do 5 effort. 4. Oh wait, no, it's just 2. 4 is to go to the other one. Okay,
Yeah, never mind. You can't do it.
cannot do it.
Because you would have to go to the provinces, draw a card, and then go to the cradle, and then do it.
Can you explain the go to the cradle part? I have to be next to him to use
You
it
have
on
to
him?
you have to be at his pawn.
To conspiracy. Okay.
Wait, to use the conspiracy?
Yeah. Yes.
Does it say that on the card itself?
Yeah. Like my whole. Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
My whole thing was.
Is that your site? Okay. Yep. Is that because you did move up there to me, so it's specific.
Yeah,
that's just
which
that's
sucks.
specifically
that
because
whole-
of the card.
My whole turn was based on that.
Yeah.
basically.
Sorry.
So whatever.
Here we are.
Matt can be Matt the technicality.
The great
so-
technicality.
almost as if he has a
Spend
direct line to the person who created
Hey, Hunter
the
has
game.
the same direct line.
3 effort to.
I asked Cole, in terms of the rules, is the Chancellor a citizen for terms that reference citizens? And he said, generally, yes. So that's about as hopeful as that gets for now.
So okay.
Oh wait,
And then if I want to buy the royal blessing, I need to get it down to 1.
You got to
since I
get
have
it down
2
to 1
favor.
or, Yes, if you only
Okay.
have 2 favor on your sheet, you got to get it down to 1.
And so to do that, I am doing 2 spoils against it. if I
Yes, but you're not in
campaign
the right
against it.
spot. Right now, you can only campaign against my site. If you want to campaign against the royal blessing, you got to be where my
I have to
pawn
do
is.
pawn?
Yeah, so you
Okay.
can't do that this turn.
Well,
Well, taters.
taters indeed.
Worse.
I think in that case, I'll go here instead and draw
Yeah.
1.
Well, you'll draw 2, but you're
Right.
because you get to look at both
I've
visions
seen
now. You need to draw the other one.
Do I
And then-
really? I thought it stopped immediately.
No. When
not
you
in the
draw
discards.
from
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
world.
That's the world deck.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you could keep the conspiracy, or you could keep the other vision and try to win with an actual vision. I'm not swaying you either way. I'm just saying
the other vision will be pretty difficult.
because it's also the royal blessing.
No.
Oh, that's a new one. That's
Yeah.
right. The royal blessing is like deep, deep, deep in the hinterlands. Karate Pond says a rulebook should never be vague in any way. Okay, sure, but also this isn't a completed rulebook yet, so we'll get there.
Yeah.
This is a
We've got,
work in progress.
We've got like a long ways till then.
Okay.
Regardless, the point is, I had a cool play. Like, I couldn't do it.
Credit
but it
for
was
the illegal cool play. Chat is also reminding Chris you might want to spend your magic to get 3 favor. And then you can just buy the Royal
I
Blessing.
think he already did. There's a magic sitting here.
No, that was to get the.
That's to gain a magic.
Get the one.
He could spend his other one on this.
I will
Wait,
trust chat on that, but I was kind of hoping to build up like this magic engine, but
yeah,
I think.
No, I mean you could. There is some validity
one,
in
I'll
waiting
be
one
okay.
turn and getting it when it's even more expensive. You know what I mean? Like the more favor you get, if you buy it for 8 favor, then it's going to be really hard for anyone else to take.
I think I can.
No, I disagree because this is the first round where it's worth 2 points.
Right.
So buying it right now is going to bring you all the way to contention, basically.
Now the one thing is you are at a place without a site. So if we're doing it, like we need to say you did it before you moved. Like I'm willing to retcon it or whatever, and you would place the magic there. But
it discards though.
But it still has to be played to a site, and then from the site it goes away.
Oh.
Wait, no, I thought you play it to your cohort.
I thought you didn't actually pay. I guess you maybe do. Yeah, you probably do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
I was
pay it
thinking
to
you
your
always had to play favors and magics to sites, but I don't know where I'm coming up with that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
such
you
a
pay it
weird
to your cohort.
qualifier. So yeah, you can play it to that, and then it gets discarded when you clean up.
Okay, so
you gain 3 favor from these dudes.
Well, I can do it from any suit supply or supplies.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Sneaky little
That is
man.
okay, but
I didn't read it. Well, I'm not trying to specifically pull from Arcane. I was just trying to give him 3 favor.
I'm gonna pull from Hearth. That was 2 I just grabbed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull 1 more.
3. Now, do you want to buy the?
I do.
Royal Blessing.
And I guess I'm just gonna do 4 instead of 5. Right? I could spin 5 if I wanted to set the marker to 5.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try to
Right.
block it more, the more favor you spend, the more defended it is for yourself.
And this, okay, this actually needs to spread out. So those, so 1 goes.
You work the way down.
2.
Yep. So you are keeping 1 behind.
I'm keeping 1 behind.
Okay. There you go.
So I rested. I traveled. I alchemist. And I drew a card. So that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Clean up
Alright.
the magic. This magic goes back to you. This magic goes away. No
Okay.
other favor was spent. All right. I am at a nomad. I have a nomad. I will take 2 favor from the nomad. And then you kept a vision, and there's another vision here. So I could just like go for broke and push to go see what that is. I could move for 4, rest, and then draw a bunch. Just draw so much from this deck and hope I get both visions and find a new way. I'm gonna see where this leads, because I don't see how I'm gonna get more money reliably at this point.
I'll say this game has been interesting because it doesn't like last game. I was specifically trying to get a vision win and not paying attention to the victory point condition. But it seems like we're all playing hot potato for the exact same thing thus far.
Right. Well, I mean,
not necessarily
I've only
me.
seen
I'm just
one
been out
vision,
here.
and it was very early, and that vision was the vision that I needed the Royal Blessing for. So I was like, well, I don't need that right away. And also, I was trying to work up some sort of engine in my cohort before I went all in on a vision card that I couldn't even use at that point anyways. So
Right.
I'm coming back around to the idea of visions now. I spent 4, or exhausted 4. I'm coming down to the southernmost point of the hinterlands. Oh no, that's the last thing I wanted to see. It's a lush coast. All right.
Hello.
That sucks. God, the movement.
Welcome to the
movement on this
lush
map
coast.
has been
Hello.
wild.
It's the Hank's Furniture here on the Lush Coast.
God.
Hinterlands
It's our
is
discount
Sam's
store.
Fine for
I will
uninsured
rest,
territory.
and I'm going to do the play action, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 for 8. There's 14 cards there. Yeah, 4 for 8. That seems stupid and right and whatever. Here we go. Whoosh. All right. Okay, I see now.
Visions.
Hmm.
Get over here, buddy. What you
What visions
you
have I
looking at?
seen? Because I know about all the visions. If you want to know about the visions,
Wow.
No, I'm okay. I don't really need to know about the visions.
why not?
thank
We
you.
can't use them. I might as well put them out there.
All right,
Take a
let me know.
guess.
What?
So there's
Well, see, I think.
there's the royal
that's-
blessing vision. There's the conspiracy vision where you can steal the royal blessing, and then there's conquest, which is owning the most sites. So we could be in a real situation here.
I should not have gone here. I should have gone to the Charming Valley. It was very stupid because I knew I probably wouldn't be playing a card to the site, which means I won't gain income next turn.
So I think that Chris has drawn the royal blessing vision. Although he probably should have just played it if that was true. So maybe he drew the conspiracy vision.
That's what I'm thinking. I think he's trying to get the blessing back if he needs to.
Yeah, also he's blocking anybody else from playing that.
All right. And that's the end of my turn, unfortunately. EJ,
Sick turn, dude.
thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
It's like my hero. We not garrisoned on the Rocky Coast yet.
Do what?
Haven't garrisoned on the Rocky Coast.
No.
Should we garrison the Rocky Coast?
I mean, right now my priority is figuring out how we're gonna get that blessing back, my boy.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take an influence. Oh, where do I take from? Do I take from?
Where are you? Where's your guy? Yep, no, you ain't getting nothing.
Oh, that's right. I don't get any. I'm gonna go ahead and.
It's funny, like exploring is bad for money.
Yeah. Well, you need to play as soon as you get there, but I took a vision card, which, whatever. Maybe I shouldn't have, but if I had played a card there, I would have been okay on income.
Oh, I can't really do anything else, so I might as well get a prestige. So I'm gonna move.
Where are you moving?
Par, and then I'm on muster for 1.
You just so you know, and this is in the interest of us playing as a team. You don't actually have to move up here in order to campaign against it, because you're currently
why
at
would
it.
I do that?
Yeah.
Well, because I need to muster though. That's why.
You can muster.
Oh, you
yes,
gotta-
you do. Yeah, to muster, he needs the units.
Okay.
To do
Well, then I'm gonna just say this: the nomads currently have no money at it, so you might be in a situation where the same thing happens to you again, as far as making money next time. If there's a way for you to get this prestige point and not end up in the empty, broken nomads that have no money.
Yeah.
Although, wait, you're going there to put some money in that bank. But the problem is that I'm afraid I'm going to take that money from you, and then you're not going to get any back, the next time.
Well, no, Hunter, you'll take from. You don't have a nomad card, so you won't take a nomad dollar.
I'll take one nomad, yeah, even if I don't have a card.
Oh, because EJ's not playing a card there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I was
if
thinking
anything,
of it
that's
backwards.
why the situation is kind of
Sucks. Yeah.
sucky.
You see here. Let me think. Let me do some thinking here and calculating.
Yeah, do some thinking.
I just do some thinking over here. Move. Sure, so I can muster. where that is doesn't really matter. It's 2 no matter where.
Yeah, it's
so
2 everywhere
already-
you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go.
Reveal that new site. There's only one
Because
left.
then it's still the same issue. I can't muster.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah,
actions have you
yeah,
taken?
That's
Did you rest once or something?
First one. No, this is my first action.
yeah.
So
I think
you
you're gonna
move,
have, I
play,
think you'll have
and then
to do
muster.
it that way.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
what
guess
you're
I could
saying.
move here and then play on the 6 cards that are there.
And then muster. After
Yeah, that
you've
makes
played a
sense.
card.
Move.
And you still have such a mysterious little thing here. Who knows? Oop, you got some
Whoa.
stuff.
Narrow
Narrow
pass.
Oh, more movement. This is in the worst map. All right, travel limit. If you're traveling to this region from another region, you must come to the narrow pass first. And then the campaign action, if declaring sites for spoils in this region from another region, you must declare this site if you do not rule it.
Because I'm going to play, so I'm going to spin.
So you moved, you played, and now you're mustering. Or, there you go. All right, doing the play. Tinker's Fair. When you gain favor, it may come from any supply. That's useful.
That's great. That's very good.
Are you revealing this card yet? Ever? No? All right.
Did you take a favor for playing a card at the site?
From that suit.
Here, wait. Let me see. That's only in the influence phase, so yeah, you got to take from that suit.
All right. So now I can muster, or I can try to take the garrison here. But I think I can do it. Hold up for next turn. For campaign.
That's an interesting question. Somebody just asked if traveling from coast to coast gets around the narrow pass travel
That's
modifier.
been asked a lot. Let me double check. I think I have an answer to that somewhere from Cole or otherwise.
I mean, personally, my read on it is no, it wouldn't, because
Declaring
the
one
narrow pass
spoil,
doesn't
here we
have
go.
anything to do with how much effort it costs or anything. It's just like-
Hey. Sick. All right.
you got a prestige.
End of turn. I don't know who has the turn marker, but
Let's see.
Okay. My turn. I would take from the horse peoples, but I have no. But there is not a horse. No horse money. The horse bank is broken. I will. First, I will go ahead and spend magic for a prestige. And then I will rest for my first action, bring me all the way down, and then I'm gonna play. And I think I'll go ahead and spend. I'll spend 3 to buy 6.
My guess right now is that the narrow pass takes precedence over coast movement, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm asking.
On this thing, does this get rolled? The turn marker, does it get rolled at the end of my turn?
Yeah, before Hunter goes, it moves up one. So this is potentially the final round. Now that it's Hunter's turn.
Okay. I'm going to play Magic Library to the site and take a favor from the magicians.
Just putting more magic on the board, huh? Can't get away from it.
Uh-huh.
And you didn't draw deep enough to get to that vision? That was the... Right, you didn't draw any visions. Okay. Hard times in the Sofa Kingdom.
And then I'll take my magic back, and that's it. That's my turn. God, I hate just having two actions. It's
Chancellor
so lame.
Chancellor turns are rough.
Okay, so I think my move was.
It's really all about finding a
blunder
lot of
with that.
minor actions as the Chancellor. You have to.
And I have not gotten a lot of them.
Yeah. You gain no income.
Right. Can I still use Wizard School since I rule there? I think. Right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool.
I believe so.
So I'll do this. And then I am going
Which
to.
I always forget with this, but I don't have that, so whatever.
I'm going to pay. No, I'm going to rest for one action. I'm going to use 2 effort to go to the narrow pass.
Oh, man.
Wow.
And then
Big
I'm
moves.
going to use 1
I just realized I don't want this
campaign
vision. Very stupid.
to campaign at the narrow pass, and I'm going to declare 1 spoil for overthrowing it.
Just the one?
Or-
Not attacking anywhere else?
Your
could declare
your
more.
spoil is the narrow pass.
Yes, my spoil is the narrow pass.
Okay.
So rolling.
-1. So you...
One.
Okay. All right.
So I need to discard 1 warband to
take it.
put it back up to positive.
Yep. And Hunter, that you round up. So he goes home.
He goes to my home though. He doesn't go to EJ.
Nope,
Oh wait,
he
yeah.
goes to
Why
your
would he
home
go
always.
to EJ?
Yep.
And now I'm going.
Do I have to take it, or can I choose not to? Because it's gonna mess up my turn.
I think you have to. I'll check.
Oh,
I don't know. That
yeah.
seems weird. I don't know.
That's it. I mean, it seems weirder to me that I would have to take a warband into my cohort that would wreck my turn. You know what I mean? But I guess that's like maybe that's the punishment for losing.
I'm trying to manipulate, but I'm actually only going to take 2 into there. Okay.
Move it to a garrison, is what somebody else said.
Oh, yeah. You can also just move it to a garrison. I forgot.
Oh right, yeah.
You can send them elsewhere.
And I will spin this magic to gain 3 influence.
Dog.
That is such a wicked little engine. I hate you. I every game we've played so far, I've like wished for a really cool little engine, and then I draw nothing but battle plans.
I'm going to take these 3. Okay.
Clicking. Why did it do this?
Well, no matter. 1,
Yeah, 1, and then clicking. Well, yeah,
2.
whatever.
The last one is locked.
That's
probably.
why it wouldn't go. Someone accidentally locked it there. All right.
Thank you. And then
We'll lock this whole table down.
that was a rest, a move, and a campaign. So I will bring this magic back and this magic discard. And then I have the royal blessing, so I get 3 victory points.
That's correct. On the new round, you move up 3. Were you at 2? Oh yeah, you've held it for a whole round. Oh my gosh.
Yep. This is Chris's game, I think.
I need to figure
Unless
out
we team up against him, basically.
where can I get more money.
No.
How have I been getting money in the past?
Perhaps Chris would be interested in joining the
gained
world,
no
the
influence.
lazy boy government.
That sucks.
Now,
Shoot.
thinking that I don't want to do that.
But you are so
Very-
successful.
Very interesting choice.
We are very interested in having you as part of our team.
Would I start at the 0 prestige track? No.
No, I would make you an offer
Oh.
for prestige.
How do I get more money? How did I get money last time? I was able to. I'm trying to figure out which card I used to generate myself some income.
The prestige offer would have to be pretty complicated though, because basically no matter what I do, EJ we're going to be making EJ the new most likely to win person if you join our government. But I mean, I think if you join, then we're really locking this down.
So your prestige offer is giving away your prestige to
Yes.
me? Is that how
so?
that works?
I currently have 6 prestige. I could make you an offer of prestige. I can also offer things like favor or magic, but you are doing quite well in the Munsies department. But yeah,
This is all the stuff I saw earlier.
I won't be able to do it till my time, and actually the game might end.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, if the game ends, then Chris wins.
Right? I have no way to gain enough money. Unless, Hunter, you let me into your citizenship and pay me favor. It's the only way I can. Not now,
Would you
actually.
take no prestige?
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, I would have, but actually I've already started doing a play action, which means I'm already.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can.
Oh
only
wait, no,
grant
no, no! I
citizenship
could
on
still do
my
it. I could
turn.
still do it because I would play.
I can only
would
grant
rest.
citizenship on my turn, anyways. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh dear.
But maybe we do that next time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the old rivalries. Can I really set that aside? Maybe that's the storyline here, though, is that the Sofa King makes a deal with the devil.
Who's the sofa devil?
Are
What?
you the devil?
3 little devils. So that was
Okay,
that.
weird.
That was rest. And let's. So dumb. I don't want to do it this way. I am going to. Mustering would get me nowhere. Traveling would get me nowhere.
Oh, they're telling you to take favor for the Nomad card, but
Thank
there's
you,
no Nomad favor.
there is none there. So no.
They're bankrupt, y'all.
Yeah, can't.
We're not forgetting.
Yeah, I could have done a arcane, and actually that would have been better. And actually, you know what? Because I'm forgetting that, I actually would kind of like to do that. Because I have both, and it's like I was making this decision a little bit arbitrarily, but that is a way better reason to take that. Because I need some money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say. I mean, I'm not really getting any card synergy going on.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get the right card.
It's cool
synergy.
when you get it.
Yeah,
I will
Chris-
say this though. This is the second game we've played where Alchemist is the linchpin to someone's card synergy.
Yeah.
So I just feel like Alchemist rules.
Well,
Like,
it's because we have a lot of Alchemist in there, so we're getting synergy within the deck, right? Like we just have so many
Oh,
Alchemist
yeah, that's
cards because they
true.
keep being a part of the winning pack.
God, we really need Arcane to lose.
Yeah,
This one.
we need
I'm tired of them.
we need to crush Arcane out, and then but we all
How
keep
do
putting
you make
Arcane
that
in our.
happen?
Well, you need to not have Arcane in your cohort. Basically, is how to prevent it, but that's not.
So
It
good.
keeps being good. Yeah, it's just too powerful. They're more powerful than any of us are as leaders. Okay, should I
Can
just
you elect to get rid of cohorts?
can I muster here? I should probably do that. I'm gonna go crazy, and I'm gonna muster 3 for 6. And that's my turn. So even more money into the pockets of the Wizards.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't help ourselves.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna. Well, oh man, next game is the season finale, right?
Yeah, it is.
Ah.
I said earlier that this was the legend of the rise and the fall of the Sofa King.
Right. I'm just really hoping this round doesn't end it. It'll be the first time we've hit a 6 on the first roll. Your turn, EJ. Boop.
All right, so I actually can.
Chat says
so
kings come and go, but wizards are forever.
Yeah,
gain
we can't get rid of these wizards.
When you gain favor, it can come from any suit supply, is what my little thing says here. Tinker's Fair. Is that right? I get to use that.
Yeah, you can use that
Yeah.
when you're there. So you can pull from wherever.
So I also, as a minor action, use Sleight of Hand to take Chris's magic from him.
Nice. And he is the ruler of your site. I dig it. Yes, the engine is broken. Good job, EJ.
And your
Womp womp.
engine is broken.
Hey, Hunter. Chat's asking, how often does SCPT stream?
Right now, about once a week.
Yeah,
But
generally.
sometimes it's more than that.
Yeah, usually Saturdays there's a stream, or Hunter does monthly Friday night streams.
Mm-hmm.
One
Every
Friday,
third Friday night, I do a stream.
every third Friday night, and then I don't know. We're trying to get some of our patron games going, and those are sometimes streamed, and so that's kind of like a random. It's like maybe randomly on a Sunday or whatever. So
So now I take my turn.
I'll be right back.
They were saying, doesn't Tinker's Fair cost? Yeah, Tinker's Fair, you have to pay a favor in order to do that. EJ.
Weird. Why would I? That's fine. I mean, I can do that. Still pay a favor, and I gain a favor from anywhere, and then I play it both for Sleight of Hand to
Yeah.
get the magic. So still
Yeah,
works,
it
but
didn't actually mess up your turn. It just you're.
it's just stupid is all. So it's like, whatever.
Well, I mean,
it's just a dumb
now
rule.
it does
So
go away. So Hunter, what I
Well.
probably should have done, I mean, like there's some randomness to the spoils, but I probably should have elected to move his pawn as well for 2 spoils.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
I will rest, and then I will travel to.
Hey EJ, Tinker's Fair. Did we already catch this?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had caught
we
it. I
got
did.
it.
Back.
got
Okay,
it.
cool.
Use 2 to travel, and then I will play. And I will spend 2 effort to play, but I will draw from this deck here. So I guess I have to play this, just so I can gain a favor.
Yeah, you need income.
Rest of these I will.
I feel like my rule is very much in question.
What's your rule? Oh, I see what you're saying. Not a rule that you have. Your rule.
On this minor action where I paid 2 favor, does that go to the
It goes
arcane?
to the arcane. Yep. God, look at this awful influence slider. Wow. Nomads, order, worthless. Beast, hearth, basically worthless. We just haven't touched Discord all game. That's the only reason they've got anything.
All right, roll that die, baby.
Yeah,
roll
time to
that
roll.
Yep.
Do we cross the threshold?
Sick.
Chris, if you
Chris,
would do the.
you are in the lead.
honor.
If this is a 6, you win the game right now.
How do I make it dramatic?
You hit R a
Press
bunch.
R a
Tap
bunch.
R as many times as you can. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, well. What the fuck?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That was so cheap. It landed on 5, and then he hit it again.
I don't care. That's it. That's
what
the
is
game.
going on?
That's
What
the
a
game! Wow.
No.
So
Suddenly,
Are we letting that slide?
of course,
Oh.
he didn't do it on
Of
purpose.
so random.
Wow. All
He was
right.
just he was
He was just cheating. That's all. I'm
wasn't
kidding.
cheating.
I know.
So
I'm
you said
kidding.
hit R
Wow.
as many
The
times
first
you want.
round
punch you
cut
through your
off
monitor,
before we can
Matt.
do anything. That's insane.
Wow. So that's cool because then that's like every once in a while the game just ends.
Just ends.
real
It's like, oh,
fast.
you
It's just like,
you
oh.
forgot that it could have. Yeah, I was banking on one more round, and even then, it's not like I had it, but like I needed a round just to be in contention. Wow,
This is interesting. So,
what an asterisk!
all right. Well, then
Just
we
kidding.
gotta.
All right, everybody. Yeah, let's
no asterisks for me. This is perfect.
let's walk through the chronicle. What I love about it though is he will get to pick.
Sofa Kingdom.
If I had won, I would have only been able to win by my vision, and I was actually kind of hoping to not do that because my vision was not what I wanted the next game to be. So let's walk everybody through the chronicle phase. First things first, if the winning player won the game by having the most victory points, that player chooses any oath. Chris, you get to choose any oath. Now, I will say you will win the hearts of the people if you chose the Oath of Devotion because it's the fourth and final oath that we haven't played with.
Well, I think there's only one real choice, and it's the Oath of Devotion.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. You are invited
Chris,
back. Otherwise,
sweetheart. Yeah, Chris has to be in the finale now.
Yep. All right. So let's blow that up for our little board state. We're just going to save that part. All right. So we have the Oath of Devotion, which let's go ahead and put this in front of the Chancellor because you will start with the Darkest Secret next time. So we'll just put it there to get going.
Will he start with it?
Didn't we? You started with the Royal Blessing, didn't you?
That's because I had the Royal Blessing last time.
No. You start. The Chancellor starts with the thing that the oath is. It had to do. It didn't have to do with you winning with it. It had to do with the Oath of Devotion is the Darkest Secret, so the Chancellor gets to have it.
Hey, okay. Hunter. So I had my card over here.
Yeah. What the hell is this? Oh yeah. You were just waiting.
I was waiting. Actually, I was going to wait one more round.
Why weren't you doing that? Oh, because you just didn't want Hunter to turn against you?
Because Hunter would turn against me.
Yeah, that's
so
a
basically
big card.
what I was going to do is wait till Hunter got back ahead, and then every time Chris was scoring, I was going to try to chunk it out.
Well, let's continue on with this Chronicle phase, though. It's fun to walk everybody through how all this gets wrapped up. It is basically part of the game. If the winner has no garrisons on the map, well, he does. They remove any garrison at their pawn site, blah, blah, blah. Then discard each site that is not garrisoned by the winner. So let's unlock everywhere that doesn't have black tokens. Hold on before we remove all the other stuff. Let's just discard sites.
Okay.
For now. I guess we will.
I mean, I was thinking you probably need to get the pieces off there, right?
Yeah, I guess so. So this goes. This goes. Get off.
Okay. I was trying to move them for you.
I know. I'm going too fast. This goes, this goes, this goes, and mine goes. And they go in here. We flip them. They go back in the deck. Give it a little shuffle. All right, we've cleaned up the map. Discard each denizen card at each site discarded. So let's unlock all the denizen cards. Oops, not that one. And group those up as well, and we'll start the discard pile for those right here. So that's our new discard pile. Add 6 cards to the deck. Go to the archive and take a total of 6 cards of the suits to be added. Added cards are always taken from the top, face up, of their suits stack. Oh, I think we even did that wrong last time. Anyways, shuffle those cards into the world deck. The cards chosen will depend on who won the game. If an Exile won, he did, or the Chancellor won without any citizens, then only the player's cohort will determine. You have 2 cards, 3 more wizards. Come on. All right, let's pull the Arcane deck out. Wait, we don't even have enough. Oh, wait, no, I see. It's labeled differently. All right, so they're face up, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 more cards getting added. Technically, they're face up. We can, I guess, look at what they are here real quick if everybody wants to. It's Augury. Wait, is that so little? All right. Cards you draw may come from the bottom of the deck.
Those are cool.
Battle. If you are defeated as a defender, take no losses. Swap this card with 1 face. So, there's some of these are copies of like other stuff. I think too at one point, this is all screwed up because I don't think these are supposed to be. The archive isn't supposed to be shuffled. but I definitely shuffled it one time, and I don't know if it was Hearth or Arcane or whatever. So we might be kind of playing wrong. But anyways, those get added to the world deck. If the Chancellor, blah, blah, blah. In some rare instances, blah, blah, blah. If any of the chosen cards cannot be taken from the archive, we're not doing that. Adjust the suit supplies. For each card chosen in the previous step, shift that supply marker to the leftmost position. So Arcane jumps right back up. We just can't get rid of them.
I think my storyline going into the next one will be an anti-magic, anti-intellectual.
Boost the beasts. All right, so we've adjusted the suit supplies. Now we remove 6 cards to the dispossessed. Create a common discard pile by mixing together the discard piles from all 3 regions and any designated cards from discarded site cards. So these go here, these go here, and these go here. Remove any visions. So I'll search. There's a vision right there. And then shuffle it face down. Take 6 cards from the discard pile, and without looking at them, place them in the dispossessed section of the archive. So I need to pull that out. This is the dispossessed section of the archive. So 6 of these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Better be all Arcane.
Dispossessed. They are gone. Shuffle the other discarded cards into the world deck. We need to pull the other visions out of here as well. And now rebuild the deck following the normal rules. So we need to shuffle these visions.
What about all of the cards that are sitting around?
What's that?
Our cards that are in our cohort.
Oh. Yeah, where wouldn't have told me to get rid of those? Where does that happen?
Yeah,
I've been reading literally every word.
Well,
let's see.
Apparently not every, just probably not every word.
There has no.
Yeah, probably not. Right? I mean, I think.
Go to the archive and take total 6 cards. That is the suit. The added always is the second. Blah, 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 blah.
Doesn't sound like you're
the
reading
Chancellor scored the most victory points, regardless of whom won with prestige. Then each citizen is Chancellor. Then the victorious player chooses 3 cards from among them. If any of the chosen cards cannot be taken from the archive, players will heal the archive. We don't have to heal the archive. But if we did, we first take the stack of the dispossessed cards and sort them back into the archive. Place each suit's card behind that suit's existing pile in the archive. Then refer to the rightmost suit. Take the next 6 cards. Finally, swap that suit. Adjust the suit supplies. Shift that supply marker. The winner of the game chooses the order. Create a common discard pile by mixing together discard piles from all 3 regions and add any denizen cards from discarded site cards. We did that. Remove any visions from the shared discard pile. Then shuffle it face down. Take 6 cards from the discard pile and without looking at them, place them in the dispossessed section of the archive. Shuffle all other discarded cards into the world deck along with any cards in player cohorts. There it is. Boop, boop.
So they go into the world deck?
Everything goes into the world deck. Including Chris's.
Mine is locked for some reason.
Yeah, I was locking them throughout the game because then they don't get all messed up. All right, we're back to rebuild the deck. Building the deck includes the 10 and 15 card thing. So make
it. We don't have to do that on stream though.
Right, and that means that the last step is just saving the map. And to save the map, I don't think we even technically with the physical copy, it's different than what we have to do. Save the map. If the winner has no garrisons, nope, that's not true. Oh no, if the winner has no garrisons in the cradle, they must select one of their ruled sites and move it along with any attached denizen cards to the cradle. Then remove any war bands and pawns remaining on cards. Deal 1 face down site for every vacancy in the map. So Chris, pick either the Narrow Pass or the Charming Valley to move up to the cradle.
Pass is so nasty.
It is. And the denizen card goes with it, right?
The denizen card goes with it, and the other card that you don't move stays in the hinterlands.
With its denizen
with
cards?
Its denizen cards.
Well, I really wanted those 2 together, but we'll put the.
I mean,
Charming
to me,
Valley.
Yeah.
Charming Valley up top.
Yeah.
Is the new cradle.
Yes, in the cradle.
I love that storyline wise. You know,
Why? What's up?
It was a very charming valley.
Oh, it was the
And
first
now-
place he expanded to. It's like where he established his dynasty and everything.
Right.
All right. So we'll lock those. Then
Love
we remove any warbands and pawns remaining on cards. So all that stuff can go away. All face-up site cards and denizen cards remain face-up. Next game, we'll start with these cards present. We've got this. We need to go boom, 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 boom. And
This is right? Like he'll start with.
boom.
He'll start
yeah,
with the
well,
Chancellor
I mean,
and then one garrison in each spot.
yes. Let's see if any. The next game will start with these cards present. If any face-up site cards are on the map have when found effects, neither of them do. Those sites will start the next game as if they were just found. However, when found effects that give benefits directly to a player do not trigger, for example. Blah 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 blah. That's it.
He's
That's
gonna start with so much magic.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna start with 2 because his first influence phase. He's gonna immediately get another magic.
Well, no,
And
because he starts with the cards in his cohort face down, so he'll only be able to draw one favor. So it'll be his second round that he gets magic.
Hey, you want to go ahead and flip us back to Exiles over here also?
Oh no. He'll after taking income gain magic. That's what Wizard School does.
But you have to have a magic to gain it. Oh,
I didn't know that.
No, Chancellor does start with one magic.
Yeah,
so
Chancellor
yes,
starts
he can
with
do
the
that.
magic, yeah.
So, anyways, that's the game. Thank you all for joining us. We're gonna do the rest. There's like little minor cleanup stuff that we still need to do.
Yeah, thanks everybody for
but
watching.
Thank you for watching. Next week, probably roughly the same time. What are we doing? 11 a.m. again next week? Do we know?
11 a.m. is fine. I for some reason I thought it was noon, and
Yeah.
that's
So
that's
we're
why we
aiming
started
for
late.
11 a.m. Central Standard Time next Saturday for the finale of SpaceCats Peace Turtles Plays Oath Season 0. Thank you all so
Yeah.
much. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you all. Bye-bye.
Hey.